Hey fellas, welcome to the Daily Dash. I'm Dash Retro. Looks like today in Afterbirth we got a Lilith run on our hands. I actually haven't had the chance to play as Lilith yet since her alleged nerfing, and from what I can tell, I'm guessing all that happened is that the box of friends up there on the top left as our spacebar item is now a 4-room charge instead of a 2-room charge. Doesn't seem like a huge deal to me, though for the number of people who say that they probably shouldn't nerf things because of how powerful they are in greed mode, I somewhat agree with that. Just the idea that there's this new greed mode, and if things are too powerful in it, then they're going to essentially adjust the main game because of that. I don't know. I guess we'll see how important greed mode actually becomes in the future, but from what I can tell right now, I think greed mode is cool and it's fun, but once I beat it with every single character, I'm not sure how much I'm going to play it after that, but I guess we'll find out. So, this is a tiny floor. We don't have any bombs. Looks like we are just gonna keep ourselves moving here. We're fighting the Haunt, which is probably my least favorite starting boss, and I'm really glad that this bag of bombs is a familiar that makes the Incubus very difficult to hit with. That is actually a funny thing where the box of friends... Damn it! The box of friends seems like it means that you should just get as many familiars as you possibly can, except that the more you get, the further away your second Incubus ends up being from Lilith, and so it makes it actually kind of hard to aim. So I guess since we're already into that area of things, I'm just gonna keep on picking up familiars, but it's just a funny interaction that maybe not everybody has thought of. So, weird little glitch with Haunt there, where it plays the little ending theme every single time that you kill one of the things. I'm sure that's gonna be fixed pretty soon. I remember that being a glitch early on when Afterbirth, or when Rebirth first came out, that they ended up fixing, and it looks like it's back. They must have made some kind of adjustment that just brought that glitch back. There was also another glitch that I've heard is back with the Haunt, where if you use an item that turns the first, instead of outright killing the first two mini ghosts, it does something to them, like the friend ball, for example, takes one of them. I've heard that that makes the boss unwinnable because the Haunt just never enters his vulnerable stage. So things like that are kind of funny, but hey, they're being worked on. Not a whole lot of pointing commentating on that kind of stuff because, you know, if I'm commentating for videos that are going to be up forever, it'll just become outdated the moment that those things get fixed. But at the same time, it is also good to document the history of a game. And right now there's a couple problems going on with it. You know, it came out. People were mostly happy, except that everybody was freaking out because not all the content was unlockable. And then, when they made all the content unlockable, they also introduced a couple nerfs and fixes and new bugs as well that people are pretty mad about. So, I am not one of the mad people. I think that this game is fantastic and I'm having a great time playing it. But, yeah, the community is a bit of a wreck right now. So, hopefully all this clears up pretty soon. Box of Friends, I am feeling the burn a little bit on the nerf on it because it's now getting to that too good to use syndrome kind of feeling. AAA battery is definitely going to help that though. But you know, it starts to fall. This is just a trash item. It starts to fall into that category of items that you don't want to use because you want to be sure that you have them available for the boss. Alright, so let's just take out this tinted rock. Do we go into our curse room? I think I'm going to use the soul heart that I just got to go into the curse room. The reason I didn't go in there right away is because I had a black heart at the end and I didn't want to waste that, so let's use that now. I think I have 2 hearts, right? Because I picked up super bandage, so let's give him a half a heart. Give him a half a heart. Oh, alright, and he already paid out. We'll use these in here just in case one of them is like a telepills or something. Health down is a bit of a bummer. Perks gave me a yellow aura, or a blue aura, sorry, and I've never really known what that was, but that makes me think that it gives me the wafer effect, since that's how, that's what cancer does when that introduces the wafer effect to you. Alright, so let's just try to take out Pin here. Man, tiny boss rooms are really tough to deal with, especially with certain bosses. I loathe the day that I have to fight Peep or the Bloat in a small room. Pretty sure that would just be death. So, anyway, this is the daily challenge. Looks like we only have to beat Mom, so we're not going to be too worried about getting angel rooms or anything like that. Unless I really see it fit. However, that's not really coming into play here, since we're fighting Krampus anyway. Oh, he hasn't done his spinny brimstone yet. And then he didn't do it, so that's okay. We got ourselves a sack. We got a recharge. And I think we are just gonna move it on out from there. Things are going okay so far. I would really like to know what we're at on health. I think we're pretty low since we're down to only one heart container. And, okay, we're not doing bad. We're not, yeah, not bad. So let's pop this since we're in a bigger room. That actually doubles my Robo Baby 2.0s. I didn't realize it did that. Too bad I don't really like that item very much. You know, at its best, it's a really, really shitty Ludovico technique, since if you move it directly over an enemy, it's a lot more likely to fire than if you kind of line it up as you should, which has always bothered me about it. Now, one thing I would love right now is any kind of spectral tears. Anything that can give me spectral tears right now, I would really appreciate, because it is just hard to hit stuff. So, this isn't gonna accomplish that for me, blowing up some mushrooms, but I would like to see a magic mush if possible. I feel like I haven't gotten a magic mush out of a mushroom for maybe 10 years. So that's starting to really wear down how I feel about doing that in the first place. I just got shot by a fire, and that just makes me feel great. So, we'll keep the sun card. Wait, what was this one? Death? Yeah, we'll keep the sun card. Just in case we find ourselves in some big trouble. And hopefully we, I guess, get some more red hearts, because that's, you know, the sun card isn't particularly useful without that. And that's really all that I have going for me right now, I feel like. So, we'll just keep on trucking here, try to find ourselves an item that is going to get us out of our current mess, which is just not necessarily... There's not like one thing that's causing us to be in a big mess right now. We're just not doing anything special. Well, actually, to be honest with you, I just feel like Lilith starts out as kind of a mess, and then maybe if you get the right items, she becomes super overpowered, but otherwise, it can be a little rough. I haven't found our item room yet, but because of our devil room chances, I kind of want to come in here and do this right away. You know what? I'm going to try to use Robo Baby and just see what happens. If I just hide behind this rock... It's not terrible. It's not doing a terrible job here, except that... I'm concentrating really hard because, as I've discussed before, I think Peep is a pretty tough boss. Alright, so Robo Baby worked out a little bit there, but damn, man, would I have rather just had, like, Blue Baby's only friend or something like that. And when I say it's a shitty Ludovico technique, more accurately, I should say that Robo Baby 2.0 is a shitty Blue Baby's only friend. Now, took some damage there that I maybe shouldn't have. That scalpel item is pretty good, but not with Lilith. So I think the best course of action here is going to be to buy a soul heart and move on. I would really, really like to find our item room as soon as possible, though, and I'm really excited to see what it is. I am always excited about the item room. I mean, every single time it has a chance to be one of my favorite items, you know? And I wonder how Ludo works with Lilith, or if it just doesn't work. It probably just doesn't work. I don't know, though. Hopefully we'll get it and find out. Because I'm always up for Ludo. Alright, what do you got for me, item room? Ooh, Infestation 2 is just a fantastic item overall. And then we don't know what's going to be in here. A dice shard is pretty exciting, actually. So we got a High Priestess, a Temperance, another Sun card. But I'm going to have to take the dice shard with us. So let's use the sun to see where the secret room is. Grab the dice shard. Come over here. Get in there. And retrieve our spoils. Ooh, so we got a Steam sale. That actually makes me okay with blowing another one of those guys up. And let's check out our shop again and see if anything looks better at 3 cents. Now, I've heard right now that Steam sale actually stacks with itself with no diminishing return. So if you get 2 Steam sales, you actually just get everything in the shops for free, which is pretty insane. One makes you larger, not really liking how that sounds. So let's just move on now that we've explored all the rooms. Alright, so Infestation 2 makes me feel pretty good. I like the idea of potentially getting a second Steam sale. I would really like the item Restock also, because if we are going to break the game in that manner, that's the best way to do it. Even though that'll reduce my score a lot to pick up every item in the game, I think that will be okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, so this guy's got some cage shit going on, which scares me because I am fucking terrible at blocking cage shit. Oh, jeez, we're gonna die. We're fucking dead. Oh, okay. He's moving a little bit. Oh, alright. Maybe I shouldn't have actually done this. Why do I have demon babies? Maybe I should come close to get some damage in from demon babies. Yeah. Ow! Alright, well I did fucking terrible today. 17,000th. That was just a terrible performance. I think Lilith is a really hard character to play. But again, rank doesn't really matter right now because the day isn't over yet. So let's instead look at how I did yesterday. I ended up 6,027th, and among my friends, I did in the middle. Okay, alright. Well, still, I want to do better than Jake at some point. But anyway, looks like today I did terribly. He again did better than me. So those are my friends for today, but yeah, as far as global scores go, we'll see how I actually ended up doing tomorrow. So thanks for joining me. I hope to see you next time on the Daily Dash. But for now, thanks for watching.